guys, this is Madison Cole here with Mad Guy Outdoors. We're starting something a little different, a little new for us. It's going to be product reviews of the companies that we use their products, and hopefully if you guys want to get your hands on some of this stuff, we'll have links and descriptions about them. But the first one that we're going to do, this is from 30-06 Outdoors. This is their Bloodline Signature Series wrist strap release. I've been a huge fan of trigger finger, index finger releases, and this one was actually the first release that I've ever shot that has, I know there's a few out there, a few companies that do it, but has just basically a strap and there's not a steel rod in here. So this is basically a free floating caliper head right there. We use this release exclusively all through this past deer season and this turkey season, and I'm going to tell you, it's the best, especially for your money, probably the best release you'll ever shoot. And I'm not just saying that because we shoot them, it seriously is one of the best. And it's pretty cool because you have all this will slide up, which it's locked in right now, just because I've shot it so much, and yours will look a lot prettier whenever you get yours. Mine is, we use the fire out of our equipment, and you can tell I've put it through the ringer. I don't know, this is probably over 100 sets in a tree stand, climbing up and down trees. We did some mule deer hunting, crawling around on the ground, and it still looks pretty awesome. There's a ton of life left in this release, but all the adjustability is pretty sweet, pretty amazing. I could untie this little overhand knot, and it could go all the way back to here. Me personally, I'll go ahead and put it on, but I like to have a real snug release. My anchor point is basically the end of my nose on the string, and I'll just draw one here real quick for you and just demonstrate. But whenever I draw with this release, you can tell, trigger finger behind the trigger, of course, but whenever I come to anchor, it's just right there. And whenever I come over to, we'll just pretend I'm going to shoot. Actually, I'll just go ahead and shoot one. But you can tell I'm pretty much right there in the first joint of my finger. And that's personally how I like to shoot. I feel like if you bury your finger in the trigger like that, you're just way more accurate. But anyway, we might do a little bit of shooting here, and just me and Logan behind the camera there, and we'll just kind of show you guys, maybe do some slow motion stuff of how smooth this trigger is and just demonstrate it. Okay guys, so there you're able to see kind of how we shoot it, kind of how we hold our hand. We both pretty much shoot open-handed whenever we're shooting this release, and just for us, you just tuck that trigger pretty much right there, right in line with your first knuckle pretty much. But anyway, there is, like we said earlier, there is a ton of adjustment on this release. You have in the stem of the release, in the front part from the caliper, from the trigger head, you probably have, I don't know, I would say roughly 3 inches, maybe not quite, but there's a ton of adjustment in there. And basically all you do to adjust all that, and I won't because I have it set right where I want it, you just pop that little pin back, pull it straight back, and it'll just slide up and down wherever you want it. Whenever you have it adjusted right where you think you need it, just push it down and it automatically locks itself. It's pretty cool. But and then in the wrist strap itself, I think there's 8 different wrist thickness adjustments in there. I keep it, I think, on the 4th one. But anyway guys, this is the Bloodline signature release, 30-06 Outdoors signature release. They go check them out on the internet. They have a Facebook page, 30-06 Outdoors LLC. If buy you one of these releases, and they have a ton of other equipment. I mean, they have gun slings, binocular slings, bow cases, anything you can think of, and we have quite a bit of that stuff, so we'll probably be doing more product reviews on stuff like that from them. But check them out on there. You can find them at 30-6outdoors.com. So anyway, guys, hope you like this video, and we'll probably be doing a few more like this. Thanks a lot.